So Tej, here we see
a man who quite honestly has an aura about him that you just can't explain.
Corey McRae, he's been looking for that big win so far here in SOS. He's been around for a while, it's safe to say, but he's yet to really win the big one, I guess you could say.
I still think he has a really unique aura about him. There's something about him that just, I think is something special. I think when he finds his mark, when he really starts to understand what he needs to do to adjust to take this win, I think we're going to see a new side of him.
And Corey McRae's been looking for that elusive W for so long, and right now I think he's handpicked his opponent thinking that he's going to have an easy ride and he's going to be able to pick up that win.
Well, the Irish Megalodon wanting to take out someone different.
But here we have Charlie May.
Certainly got something different, Ollie.
Charlie May, one of the youngest competitors you will ever see in a ring, folks. Just 14 years old.
Right at the beginning of his career.
And now you see the thing is, I think Corey's going to think this is going to be a nice, easy win for him. He'll be able to get that notch on his belt and then maybe use the momentum to go on to maybe get a second and third win. But we saw this in the Rumble. This kid has zero fear in him.
No fear at all. He went toe-to-toe with Alexander Hyde.
He faced Alexander Hyde. He did not back down. He threw those forearms. He had to jump to reach the face of Alexander Hyde. But Charlie May has no fear in his body.
It's going to be an interesting contest. I don't want to count Charlie May out, but he is taking on a man at least 10 years his senior, who is a very, very
nice sign of respect,
gifted man. Yeah, definitely what you want to see. You don't want to see someone using their age and wisdom as in an unfair way.
And you see right now, Corey McRae has the height advantage, the reach advantage, the age advantage, and Charlie May proving that he can invade right now. Oh, wait a second, quick.
Straight round.
Like he was going for crucifix style pin.
Corey McRae having none of it.
Oh, it's the shoulder tackle there. Takes down Charlie. Oh, going for an arm drag. Reversed by Corey.
Rock and hold. Just showing him he can do it any given time.
Right now, I think we're going to see a Mac Classic, if you ask me, Tej.
That's what I'm thinking. It's time for Charlie May to show everything he's learned in the gym, everything he's learned at SOS, and put it to a test against the guy who's been doing it a fair bit longer, and see where he gets them. And we've seen when it comes to like Aaron Warnes, he is able to showcase exactly what he's learned in the ring, and that's what this young man has to do as well.
I know we see the strikes that we saw in that Rumble from Charlie.
He's just not afraid to go for it. Not afraid at all.
Oh! Wow, what a kick. Spinning back kick from Corey McRae. Almost takes Charlie's head off.
Yeah, that was not pleasant. Going over the scruff of his neck. Corey McRae wants to put a statement on this kid.
He's got him up. Delayed vertical suplex. And just squatting. Oh! Throwing a squat in for good measure in that delayed vertical. 1, 2.
Just about gets his shoulder up again. And Corey McRae, I think he appreciates that Charlie's trying and he's not just giving up at the first hurdle. He asked for this match, he got it.
That's it. And Tej, I'm sure you can remember being 14. I just about can. Wait a second. Small package, 1, 2. Thought that Charlie May was going to steal one out of nowhere. But you must remember being young. Yeah, you were fearless. You were invincible at that age. And right now, that is playing to the favour of Charlie May.
Look at this. Jumping forearm. Bring him to the centre of the ring. Those are shots.
Body shots to Corey McRae. And this is smart from Charlie. He's taking Corey down to his level.
And some. Oh,
wait a second.
Corey McRae was waiting.
Oh, spun it round into that powerbomb. Devastating from Corey McRae.
No, he's not done. Gut wrench lift.
Oh, wait a second. No. Charlie reversed into that Hurricane Rana.
Shouldn't have gone for the second one. I think he could have had him there.
And that Hurricane Rana really caught Corey off guard. Charlie May's back up to his feet.
I think that was more momentum than anything else because Charlie Mason doesn't know where he is. But
oh, look at this rolling thunder.
Very nice.
He's pulled him in. Smart there from the young star. Wait a second.
Oh, but look at the strength.
Reversed from Corey McRae.
On top as well.
Oh, he's got Charlie May perched over that top turnbuckle. Oh, running knees. A vicious knee strike there from Corey McRae.
Oh, and then he's holding him. And no leverage.
Going for a hangman's DDT, it seems. Oh! Charlie May planted face first on that canvas.
I mean, you've got no way of supporting your body weight. It's just skull going onto mat.
A Charlie May kicking out. No authority whatsoever, just raising the shoulder ever so slightly.
Corey McRae appreciates it. He seems to be responding quite well to these kickouts. Not getting angry, he's measuring himself. He seems proud of him.
This
is like a lesson for him, isn't it?
So I look at the springboard now for Corey. Super kick! Super kick out of nowhere. Last ditch attempt from Charlie May in this match.
Done.
And you know what? I think that Corey McRae is almost starting to regret asking for this match.
What does it say about Corey McRae? A 14-year-old graduate beats him.
Just about a pin cover. 2.
Oh, so close.
Charlie May with the weakest of kickouts into the weakest of pin covers. Absolutely exhausted in this match already.
This kid's given everything he can, and there's a beatdown he's had to receive. And I think he's trying, but Corey McRae, it's going to be hard to lift up, but look at that.
Fisherman's bust, he's got it hooked in too.
As soon as I said it's hard to lift, he managed to do it seamlessly. It's fantastic at this part.
I think Charlie May's getting his second win right now.
Corey McRae wisely trying to get to the ropes, but there's that stiff forearm. And straight onto the turnbuckle.
And just see how easy it is for Corey McRae to pick Charlie up. Oh, diving knee! Diving knee, pinpoint to the temple of Corey McRae. 1, 2.
Not quite enough yet. He's going to have to pull something out special to take away a man like Corey McRae, twice his size, twice his weight. But he's holding his own right now, man. That says a lot.
That's the thing. Charlie May has a heart that's the size of someone twice his size, twice his age. Oh, Corey just pulling down that top rope. Charlie May dumped to the outside.
Corey seems to want to enact a lesson here. Oh, misdirection.
Charlie May using his own momentum. Just a kick to the ribs. This one has broken down into a bit of a brawl, Teej.
Very nice. And Charlie May wants to make sure everyone remembers who he is.
Oh,
probably shouldn't have gone for it.
Jumping knee from Corey McRae.
That's right on the forehead, and I think Charlie May is out. 2.
Oh, foot on the ropes.
Clever enough to put his foot on the ropes.
You know what, Teej? I've seen men literally twice Charlie's age not have that ring awareness.
Great ring awareness by Charlie May. That was clever.
Again, just speaking volume for the
amount of
Corey
McRae seems to be a bit fed up now and seems to be done with this.
As I said, I think Corey was expecting this fight to be far easier than it has been.
Oh, went for the spinning kick, missed it. 1, 2, 3.
Charlie May has pinned Corey McRae. And look at the look on Corey's face. Absolute shock for Charlie May. Picking up possibly the biggest victory of his career to date.
Unbelievable.
And the look on the face of Corey McRae. Shocked.
Wow.
He cannot believe it, but what a result!
I don't think I can believe it, dude. All it took was the misdirection of a very overzealous kick and weight shift, and that's it. 1, 2, 3. And this young man has made sure everyone knows who he is.
what a match and what a result for the young SOS guy. And he's offering a handshake. A nice sign of respect from Corey McRae.
Oh, that's good as well.
And a
I'm sure it's not the last time we'll see Corey McRae.
Oh, wait a second! Oh! Spinning kick out of nowhere!
Wow.
I think Corey McRae snapped.
Wow.
He's asking for that microphone.
I'm sick and tired of losing this pathetic sport. I never heard you. So that's it. I'm done with the nice guy. No more respect, no more kindness, just knockouts like this little bum in my ring. And to any of you backstage, I'm coming for you. We'll see each other again. And I promise I ain't losing anymore.
Statement from Corey McRae, I'm not losing anymore, Tej.
Strong words.
I think it's safe to say he's snapped.
Wow. I don't know what to say to that, man. I mean, that's just vicious.
Shocking scenes here at Kingsway Hall in Harwich. And Tej, ever since taking that kick, Charlie May has not moved. I think he was unconscious for a while there.
Yeah, that doesn't look good for him. But thankfully he's young, and hopefully he'll be back before we know it. And he'll just keep getting better.
Worrying scenes. The referee Matt Ball just making sure that the neck and the lower skull is protected of Charlie May. Vicious, just a vicious kick, Tej, and that's not good to see. We don't want to see any competitor have to leave the ring like this.
Well, hopefully it won't be long before we see Charlie May again. It's a shame because it was a good contest. It's not how we want to see things end.